Okay guys, so we're back looking at the English wheel here again. And there's a couple of corrections. One thing I was bitching about was the fact that this piece wasn't locked into position and this thing seemed actually useless. Well, actually I was a useless one. This actually, if you take this out, you'll see it has a machined end on it, and it actually fits into a slot on that piece of tubing. So there is a way to, they did include a means for keeping it from rotating. A couple of problems with it though. Kind of looks a little kitty wampus there. If you look at this here, it's not actually sitting very square to the wheel, and I went and I moved the spacers around in here. The English wheel was very tight before, and I moved some washers that came with it to the inside, and it's holding it off of here, and now that thing spins freely. I also noticed something else. About 20 thou of side-to-side runout. Now the runout, I don't know what you want to call it, radially, is still, you know, I measured it again, it was only 6 thou runout, but this is pretty crazy. So I don't it's not important, it just looks bad because you can actually visibly see it in that crack right there. You can see it open, close, you know, as it rotates. So it just looks bad, but it isn't functionally bad. So it looks like I'm going to have to do a couple of corrections, still a couple more corrections to this thing. First off will be obviously truing this wheel, like I said before, and the second will have to be to, you know, figure out a way to tweak this a bit so that it's not so whacked out. Anyways, I was actually thinking about it. I might actually price out some steel, 2x6 steel by 1/4 inch wall, and I might just end up remaking this whole upper portion of this and make my own lower adjuster. There's plans on the web for that sort of thing on the metal shaping website, so I don't think that's going to be a problem. I'm just taking this away because I knocked it and nearly gonked a cat, eh? Anyways, guys, so that's it for the Harbor Freight English wheel thing for today. You know, there's still quite a few fixes to do with this thing, but they're going to wait for a little bit. I might actually do a tuck shrinking, stump shrinking video tomorrow. I'll have to see what I feel in the mood for. You know, if I'm not in the mood for taking this thing apart, maybe that's a good alternative. Later, guys.